Let's make some amazing Italian style stuffed bell peppers. Now today's recipe, we're going to start out with a couple of these green chili peppers. They're a little bit spicy but not too bad. I cut up a orange or red bell pepper, whatever you call that, and a yellow onion. We're going to use all this stuff, and what we got here is some ground beef. We're going to cook the ground beef and crumble it all up, mix all this in there, and make a ground beef mixture. So now here we are with our ground beef. It's starting to brown in the pan. I'm going to add some of my secret seasoning, which is made of salt, black pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder. Okay? Got to season the meat just a little bit here. And we'll continue to cook this up until it's brown. So now that our ground beef is mostly all brown, we're going to go ahead and add our veggies I showed you earlier. We're going to put our chili pepper in, and our bell pepper, and our onion. Okay? All the stuff's going to go in the meat. And we're going to continue cooking this with the lid off so it can get some air and evaporate some of the moisture from these veggies as they cook. Probably take about 15 minutes to do all this. All right, everybody, look how good this looks. Looks so delicious with all those peppers and onions all cooking in there. And that's about the way I want it. Don't want to burn it and cook it too much either. Okay, so that's good for that. Now what we're going to do is I have some pasta sauce with meatballs here we made a while back, or you could use canned pasta sauce, whichever you have handy. And we're going to add that to our meat. So now we're just going to mix our meat in with the sauce a little bit here. The sauce and the meatballs are already cooked, so we just need to warm all this stuff up. And as you can see, there's a little bit of water in that sauce separated, but it's going to dry up quickly as we warm this up. So we're going to warm up the sauce and we'll go to our next step. So now I've turned the heat down to low, and we're just going to simmer this sauce a little bit longer. It's looking really good here, guys. Don't go anywhere. Wait till you see the end of this. It's going to be good stuff. All right, now that our meat sauce is finished, I'll show you what we've done here. I cut open and cleaned a few various bell peppers. The smaller ones, I just cut the top off and hollowed them out. The larger ones, I filleted them long ways, okay? I lined the pan with a little bit of extra zucchini we had laying around. Why not? I put a 1/4 cup of water in the casserole dish, and I've already pre-baked these for 30 minutes to pre-cook the veggies all in the pan before we put the sauce in. Okay, so now we're going to put the sauce in, and I'm going to do it certain way I like to do it here. I'm going to load up about half of the sauce in each one of these at the beginning. Very simple. It's a little time consuming to prepare all this stuff, but it's really a very simple recipe. And it's delicious, and it's healthy and good for you too. Okay. It's a loaded stuffed bell pepper. And you could put anything you want in the sauce. You don't have to put all those extra peppers and onions unless you really like that stuff like we do. Okay, so we have our half full of meat. I'm going to toss one meatball, since we just barely have enough meatballs. I'm going to toss one meatball inside of each one of these. Okay. Now, a nice hunk of cheese in each one of these. Right on top of your meatball. And now we're really going to go with the sauce. And it's okay if it spills over, because all it's going to do is go on your zucchinis and make your zucchinis taste better. And we're going to have a little sauce left over for something else later too, it looks like. Can make another recipe. Okay, now don't forget to put a little bit of water in the bottom of this pan or you're going to burn the zucchinis on the bottom. Only about a quarter cup. And now I'm going to toss just a little sprinkles, a little more extra cheese on top of here, just for good measure. Now we're going to throw this back in the oven for about 45 more minutes at 350, okay? That shouldn't be too hot. If you go higher than 350, you're going to start burning things. But there's a lot of moisture in here, and I think we're going to be fine with that. All right, 350 for 45 more minutes. Go. All righty, our stuffed bell peppers are done. Don't they look good? So let's try out, I think we're going to go with this one right here. Throw it on the plate here. Maybe one piece of zucchini. And today we're going to have a little of this risotto with our meal. This is kind of a pasta rice style stuff. This is garlic flavor. But hey, look at that. That's a nice little meal. Super stuffed bell peppers, little zucchini, some risotto. Can't go wrong. Okay, everybody, thank you for watching. Don't forget to follow and share my videos when possible. Thank you.